In this video, I'll explain how to summon Nightbane in Karazhan in the Burning Crusade, and also complete the quest to eventually unlock your epic gem. The first thing we need to do is to make sure we have also reached Honored with the Violet Eye, else we won't be able to pick up the first quest in a long chain. You can reach Honored by killing trash creatures and also the different bosses in the raid. Instead of heading to the main entrance, you should head to the back entrance, where we also begin with Karazhan, or however we pronounce this boss. Yeah, you gotta make sure you get past him until the next big room, or well, the library. Here we are looking for a human mage, where you also hand in the journal and pick up a follow-up. This will tell you to find yet another NPC in the library, and it's nearby, right over here, close to the wall. The moment you have picked up the follow-up, you gotta make sure you're also speaking to yet another NPC in the library until you move on to the next step, where you will need to kill another boss. And this time it will be important, as there's going to be a quest item you need to obtain. So if you have already slain him, well, then you gotta wait until the next reset. By then you will be able to loot the journal, and once you have obtained the journal, you gotta head back to the female mage. Next, you'll receive an item which has to be used at the location where we will eventually also be summoning Nightbane. Head to the back entrance and move to this location. Here, we would like to use the quest item, as this starts a small RP event. It's important you're staying for the whole RP. You could of course just go take a break, but it's important you stay here, else you won't be able to complete the quest. Then you head back outside Karazhan and speak to the NPC right here. This will give you a quest where you need to find a bone. The good thing is that this bone is nearby, so it's not like you need to venture back into Karazhan. No, it can be found right here, close to the mountain. Once you have collected it, you head back with the bone fragment, and then we are being told to head to Outland, to the zone Netherstorm, and to the area 52. At this point, you need to assemble a 5-man party, as we need to do 2 different heroics, Shattered Horse and Zedek Halls. To do Shattered Horse on a heroic, you also need the key, which requires you to either be revered with Honorhold or Thrallmore. This depends on your faction. In the dungeon, you need to slay the first boss, as this is where we also obtain the Tome of Dusk. Next, we head into Zedek Halls, where we also need to take care of the first boss and loot a quest item. But to do this on heroic mode, you need to obtain this key by reaching Revered with the lower city. By the time you have obtained the book and the tome, you head back to area 52, where we are also picking up the final quest in this chain. This also unlocks the possibility to get an epic gem. Next, we head into Karazhan, where we're using the Blackened urn. This is at the location where we also did the RP earlier. This will allow us to summon Nightbane. The moment your raid group has successfully taken him down, it's also important you're looting the quest item, and this you will need to deliver outside Karazhan. At this point, we can then continue to summon Nightbane, of course only once every single week. However, the next time you need to summon Nightbane, it's important you're finding the urn. You can then right click, and this is how you summon him in the future. If you found this video useful, please consider giving it a like, and check out my channel, because there you will find a lot of other useful TBC guides. As always, thank you so much for watching, and have an amazing day. Peace.